Let's say China.
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 China. China. China. China.
There are no storm movers, and you can actually see Russia from land here in Alaska.
You go over to China.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Trump statement, tweeting out insults to Angela Merkel. What's he doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host.
Yes. Hello, and welcome. I am James Andrews, and you are listening to So This Happened, the only news you need if you live in my former favourite punching bag state, Alabama. It is Wednesday, the 13th of December, 2017, and you may have heard, but last night, Roy Moore lost in the Alabama special election to the Democrat Doug Jones. Now, here at So This Happened, we are a mature and sensitive program, so we wouldn't think of rubbing it in the face of Roy Moore and Donald Trump. That would just be wrong.
You're a loser.
Loser. Loser. Loser. Loser. Double loser. Yeah. Loser times infinity. Ha. Loser times infinity times one. Yeah. Loser times infinity and infinity. Ha. 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 Times a billion.
You're losing it, man.
You're a loser.
Loser. Loser. Loser.
Hey, loser. You're a loser.
Loser. Loser. Loser. Loser. Double loser. Yeah. Loser times infinity. Ha. Loser times infinity. Yeah. Loser times infinity and infinity. Ha. 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 Times a billion.
You're losing it, man.
You're a loser.
Loser. Loser. Loser. Loser. Loser. Double loser. Yeah. Loser times infinity. Ha. Loser times infinity times one. Yeah. Loser times infinity and infinity. Ha. 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 Times a billion.
You're losing it, man.
You're a loser.
Loser. Loser. Loser. Loser.
You're a loser.
Loser. Loser.
You're losing it, man.
You're a loser.
Loser. Loser. Loser. Loser. Yeah. Loser times infinity. Ha. Yeah. Loser times infinity and infinity. Ha. 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 Times a billion.
You're losing it, man.
You're a loser.
Okay, and in the most humble terms possible, congratulations, Senator Jones, and also congratulations to everybody in Alabama who got out there yesterday and truly made history. We are all very proud of you. And just briefly, let's have a listen in to the man of the hour last night after he had accepted the win. Senator Doug Jones.
I gotta tell you, I think that I have been waiting all my life and now I just don't know what the hell to say. I am truly overwhelmed. But you know, folks, and you have all heard me say this at one point or another in this campaign, I have always believed that the people of Alabama had more in common than to divide us. We have shown not just around the state of Alabama, but we have shown the country the way that we can be unified. This vote, I've said it before, Alabama has been at a crossroads. We have been at crossroads in the past, and unfortunately we have usually taken the wrong fork. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you took the right road.
And of course, it would not be a defeat for Donald Trump if he didn't somehow make it not his fault, and he did just that this morning on Twitter. At 6:22 a.m., the president wrote, "The reason I originally endorsed Luther Strange, and his numbers went up mightily, is that I said Roy Moore will not be able to win the general election. I was right! Exclamation point. Roy worked hard, but the deck was stacked against him." So already we see the president trying to say, yeah, but this is not my defeat. I always said that Roy Moore could never win. Even though I've been sort of supporting him and endorsing him for the last 2 weeks, I was right. Luther Strange, he should have been the man for the job. Now, what I find interesting there is that Donald Trump says, yeah, I backed Luther Strange because I thought he was the right man for the job, but then he lost. He was a loser. So then I threw all my eggs in the Roy Moore basket, and then he lost as well. Oh. So, wait. No, that does make Donald Trump the loser, because not only did he back one loser, but he actually backed two losers. The first one, and then the second one. So that makes Donald Trump a double loser? And then I love the part where he says the deck was stacked against Roy Moore. Really, Donald, because he was a paedophile and a child molester and just a general shithead. That was the deck that was stacked together. It was a deck of his own making. He was a bigot, he was a xenophobe, he was a homophobe, but that deck, that was stacked against him. The people they should have wanted, they didn't want that. Yeah, the decks were stacked very high against Roy Moore. And you might be able to tell, but I am absolutely giddy with this win, and not just because a Democrat won in Alabama, which is almost unheard of. That in itself is great. But the fact that the people actually said, you know what, we probably should not elect a child molester to the Senate of the United States. Now, we could go into the fact that it wasn't a landslide victory for Doug Jones, which, let's be honest, it should have been, right? There should have been no one in Alabama saying, Roy Moore, yeah, he's a kiddie fucker, but he's a good kiddie fucker. You know what I mean? You've got the bad kiddie fuckers, you've got the good kiddie fuckers. Roy Moore's a good kiddie fucker. Right? I mean, nobody should have voted for the man. But he got almost half the votes. But at the end of the day, he lost. And as Donald Trump said, a win is a win. And with all this lovely, jolly excitement over the victory last night in Alabama, it is with a heavy heart that I have to inform you that this morning the Republicans in the House and Senate reached an agreement in principle on their sweeping tax package. They knew they had to do it before Doug Jones takes his seat in the Senate, and the bastards did it. They pushed it through this morning, and this is a tax plan, remember, that nobody actually has read, and lobbyists were the ones that wrote quite a lot of it. It's just a very underhanded thing to do, isn't it? They know that there's a Democratic senator about to take a place in the Senate there, and they rush this bill through, which very few people support. Very few of the American population support this bill. It's much maligned, but the bastards pushed it through this morning. Chuck Schumer said, I quote, "It would be wrong for Senate Republicans to jam through this tax bill without giving the newly elected senator for Alabama the opportunity to cast his vote. He won an election." And Chuck Schumer is right there. And the Republicans knew that if they did let that happen, that their tax plan probably would not pass. So they just went ahead and did it. So I'm sorry, I don't mean to bring you down, because I know everyone's really excited about the whole Roy Moore being beaten thing. But this is, well, it's a bit sad as well. And okay, I'm not going to spoil anyone's fun today, because it's been a good day so far. So we're going to continue now with some text messages which have been leaked from some FBI officials about Donald Trump. This was in the run-up to the election. Now, the Republicans and Donald Trump are particularly angry about these text messages, saying, "This is disgusting, these people are morons." Well, I want to read out the text messages for you, and you can decide whether these people are morons or not. And if nothing else, it'll give you a good laugh, because it's quite good. Remember, these are FBI officials. The names are Peter Strzok and Lisa Paige. So the first one goes this way. Paige: "God, Trump is a loathsome human." Strzok: "Yet he may win. Good for Hillary." Paige: "It is." Strzok: "Would he be a worse president than Cruz?" Paige: "Trump? Yes, I think so." Strzok: "I'm not sure." "Oh my God, he's an idiot." Paige: "He's awful." Strzok: "America will get what the voting public deserves." Paige: "That's what I'm afraid of." Strzok: "That Texas article is depressing as hell, but answers how we could end up with President Trump." Paige: "I cannot believe Donald Trump is likely to be an actual serious candidate for president." And then during the Republican National Convention, the two were at it again, and this is how the conversation went. Strzok: "Are you kidding me? Duck Dynasty, now Scott Baio? Ridiculous." Paige: "Wait, is that who is speaking at the convention?" Strzok: "Yes." Paige: "Charles in charge? That's the best they can do?" LMFAO, which stands for laughing my fucking ass off, if you don't know. Strzok: "It's pathetic." Paige: "That's unbelievable. My God, thank God it's on." Strzok: "Ooh, turn it on, turn it on. The douchebags are about to come out. You can tell by the excitable clapping." Paige: "My God, I'm so embarrassed for them. There's like second-run stars, nothing the B-list to relate to kids these days." Paige: "And wow, Donald Trump is an enormous douche." Strzok: "Hi, how was Trump, other than a douche? Melania, and any luck with home purchases?" Paige: "Trump barely spoke, but the first thing out of his mouth was, 'We're gonna win so big.' The whole thing is like living in a bad dream." Strzok: "Jesus." Paige: "Melania was perfectly fine, except the whole point of the spouse talking is to reveal those personal stories, what kind of human the candidate is. There was none of that." Strzok: "That was her job. What the hell did she talk about? Winning huge?" Paige: "I don't know. Lots of 'my husband is great,' but no description to back it up." Strzok: "Oh my God, you listening to NPR? Apparently, Melania's speech had passages lifted from Michelle Obama's. Unbelievable." Paige: "No way. God, it's just a two-bit organization. I do so hope his disorganization comes to bite him hard in November." Strzok: "It has to, right? Right? Panicked." And they go on from there, and then my favourite one, and we don't have time to do any more, but this is my absolute favourite one. This comes from Peter Strzok as well. He just simply wrote, "Just went to a Southern Virginia Walmart. I could smell the Trump support. And that might be one of the best text messages that has ever been sent. Anyway, we are out of time for today. Thank you so much for listening. And once again, congratulations to Senator Doug Jones. Well done. And Alabama, I'm going to leave off you for a few... I promise I will not make fun of you until 2018. What's that? Yeah, I know. We only have one show left in 2017. But if I can... I promise you, tomorrow I will not make fun of Alabama. I promise. Anyway, we'll do this all over again tomorrow. Take care, good night, and have fun.